In today's video, I'll be looking at a phenomenal PlayStation 4 game sale that Newegg is running right now. This one is slipping through the cracks a little bit and not too many people are talking about it, but a lot of great deals as a part of this sale, so I want to get you guys up to speed on that. Also, we finally have a confirmed release date for Catherine Full Body Edition. Very timely on this Valentine's Day that we have a full body release date over here stateside. Of course, the game just dropped in Japan today, but we'll be getting it stateside later this year. Also, Jump Force was one of those games that a lot of us were looking forward to, a mosh pit of some of the most iconic anime of all time, and unfortunately, the reviews are coming out and they're not looking all too good. I do want to take a look at what some of the critics are saying about Jump Force. Also, we've got yet another PlayStation VR title in the Wizards Enhanced Edition. Do want to take a look at that and what to expect as we get another highly interesting VR game. And lastly, the Resident Evil 2 DLC and the Ghost Survivors has been detailed, so I want to take a look at what they're saying about that DLC at the end of this video. More on that in a little bit. First of all, again, Newegg is running a great sale on a variety of different PlayStation 4 games. They have a coupon code that's taking off 50% off on a lot of the games, and we'll leave a link in the description box down below, and that'll take you to a page with all the games where you can use the code on. And some of the highlights include Far Cry 5, which is listed at $29.99, but the code will knock it down to $14.99. Fallout 76 is seeing a new low at $20. I know that's a hard sell for a lot of you guys. The game is getting cheaper and cheaper, so maybe now's a good time to check it out. Assassin's Creed Odyssey listed at $49.99 with the promo code. You'll get it for $25. For Honor Marching Fire Edition, this might be the best deal as a part of this entire sale. It's listed at $19.99, but with the code, you'll get it for $9.99. That's a pretty insane deal. That gets you the base For Honor game as well as the Marching Fire expansion. Now, For Honor was just a PlayStation Plus offering, so this deal might not be as enticing, but for those of you that didn't have a Plus subscription, for those of you that want the Marching Fire expansion and you want it physically, hey, that's not a bad deal at all. Starlink Battle for Atlas Starter Edition can be had for $15 after the promo code. That's pretty ridiculous considering that edition released at $75, and now you're getting it for just $15. That's pretty ridiculous given that I think Ubisoft really wanted this game to be a home run, a game that they can monetize for a long time with all the toys that they were releasing. But hey, it looks like that didn't pan out all too well. Battlefield 5 is listed for $50 with the promo code. You'll get it for $25. Battlefield 5 was dropping in price really quickly and it kind of stabilized at that $30 price point, so if you can find it cheaper than $30, which in this case we did, $25 for BF5 is quite good. And Battlefield 5, yes, while it was a commercial disaster, the game itself is actually not that bad. It's quite a good Battlefield game, in fact, and they're releasing a lot of updates for the game. We know that Firestorm, the Battle Royale component, will be coming this year. There's a lot to sink your teeth into with Battlefield 5, from the multiplayer components to the single player campaign, which isn't all too bad. It's not as bad of a game as I think a lot of people make it out to be. It was just a commercial train wreck and not too many people bought it, which is unfortunate. XCOM 2 is listed at $19.99 with the promo code. You'll get it for $10. Dragon Ball FighterZ is listed at $30 with the promo code. You'll get it for $15. That's really great. Soul Calibur 6 is listed at $50 with the promo code. You'll get it for $25. That's a really great deal on Soul Calibur 6. I see Final Fantasy 15 Royal Edition for $30 after the promo code. You'll get it for $15, which is without a doubt a new low on that. Quite possibly the best deal is on the Crash Trilogy and Spyro Reignited bundle. This includes Crash Bandicoot The Insane Trilogy as well as the Spyro Reignited Trilogy. That's listed at its standard price of $60, but you'll get 50% off and you get both collections for just $30. That is fantastic. And also consider the fact that people were paying $30 for just the Spyro Reignited collection. With this bundle, you get both trilogies, and that is a great deal. GTA 5 Premium Online Edition is listed at $30 with the promo code. You'll get it for $15. Shadow of the Tomb Raider is listed at $40 with the promo code. You'll get it for $20. That's a new low on Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Really great price on that. Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle is listed at $40 with the promo code. You'll get it for $20. And I do also see Fallout 76 Trescential Edition. That's listed at $60 with the promo code. You'll get it for $30. So a lot of great deals to be had with this sale. Not huge in terms of quantity. However, if you look at the value and quality of each sale, I would say it's very, very high. So definitely a couple games for you guys to check out. Again, link to that in the description box down below. And we will leave the promo code you guys can use in the description box as well. Moving on from that, for a while, we were wondering if Catherine Full Body Edition was going to be coming stateside this year. It just launched today in Japan, and it was also announced with a brand new trailer, Catherine Full Body Fine Wine trailer, that the game will be coming stateside on September 3rd. Very timely to announce this on Valentine's Day. And it was also shown that Catherine Full Body Edition will have a new edition, the Heart's Desire Premium Edition, edition. We don't have an exact price for that, but it will come with a collector's box, a metal case, a sheep plush, a soundtrack CD, and a hardcover art book. A lot of cool stuff as a part of that, and Catherine Full Body Edition is not your typical HD remaster. No, it's adding a whole new route to the game, and it's a sizable improvement upon the original game. Catherine was already a really great puzzle adventure game with a very intricate story, and now we're getting an even better version with Catherine Full Body finally gonna hit stateside September 3rd, so be on the lookout for that. If you never played Catherine, definitely check this game out. It's a very interesting game, very quirky, very zany, might be off-putting at first, but once you get into it, there's a lot to like about Catherine, and the Full Body Edition is gonna make it even better. Now, what there doesn't seem to be a lot to like about is Jump Force. The game's reviews are coming out, and they aren't looking all too great. Now, some of the reviews were a little bit more positive than others, so that's not completely accurate. Currently sitting at a 62 on Metacritic, which a 62 as a Metascore seems so bad for a game in 2019. However, a 62, really what that should mean is average, or maybe even above average if you look at a 50 being average. It's just that nowadays games are getting 80 and 90 Metacritic scores all the time, that a 62 has been marginalized into pretty much meaning a game is really bad. At least that's how it's going to be taken at. GameSpot did give the game a 7 out of 10, saying Jump Force is a worthy celebration of the legacy of Shonen Jump manga, but it honors its source material a little too well with how filler-heavy the middle of its story arc is. IGN gave the game a 6.3, saying if you've got like-minded anime fans who are down to smash some buns and watch the sparks fly, Jump Force's fighting system allows for at least a few hours of shallow fun before it gets stale and repetitive. The bland story feels half-baked and never does anything interesting with its impressive roster of beloved characters who've rarely or never had the chance to meet before, making this celebration of 50 years of weekly Shonen Jump a disappointment overall. Destructoid gave the game a 6, saying like the Dissidia series, Jump Force is something I'm gonna be coming back for random bits of fun throughout the years. The Sixth Axis was not kind about the game, giving it a 3 out of 10, saying crossover games are nothing new to Bandai Namco or Shonen Jump, so it surprises and disappoints me to see that none of the good aspects or successful mechanics of these previous games made their way into Jump Force at all. Jump Force is a visual mess, it lacks the fun and charm that a wild crossover like this should embrace, and it's just a technical mess from top to bottom. Jump Force is a huge celebration of some of the most iconic manga in history, but it fails to do any of them justice. So not the kindest words being said about Jump Force. Again, it has a 62 on Metacritic. It will fluctuate a little bit as more of the reviews come out, but right now this might be a game that's better off for you to wait on a sale for. And moving on from that, yet another PlayStation VR title has been announced in the Wizards Enhanced Edition. There's a pretty in-depth PlayStation blog post, and the Wizards is described as an acclaimed magical adventure in time travel and elemental battles. We invite you to take up your PlayStation Move controllers and master an array of potent spells, each conjured and cast with the unique gesture of your own hands. Guided by a once mighty enchanter, you will be able to discover your own powers and unleash them on unwary enemies, gaining legendary fame. The game offers around 6 hours of award-winning story campaign, and if that isn't enough, you can try your hand in the arena mode that'll challenge your endurance and skill in a series of endless battles. Now, the fact that the game's story is 6 hours long might be off-putting at first, but do know that the game is a budget release at $24.99 with a limited time launch discount, so that is something to be mindful of. And usually with PlayStation VR games, you're not looking for the most lengthy experiences in the world, so for your $25, as long as it's a game that utilizes PSVR well, that's really what you're looking for, and the game is out relatively soon. The Wizards Enhanced Edition hits PSVR on March 12th. And lastly, we have information on the Resident Evil 2 DLC, The Ghost Survivors. It launches February 15th on the PlayStation 4. There's a good chance you've seen or played the fourth Survivor, a tough as nails additional mode that follows the Umbrella Security Services agent Hulk as he escapes from the depths of the city in order to complete his mission. Or the Tovu Survivor, a non-canon gameplay mode which follows a determined block of being here doing its best to avoid certain death. The Ghost Survivors has a similar premise, escape from Raccoon City by any means necessary, but this time you'll be playing as 3 characters that never survived that fateful night. There's No Time to Mourn, which features Robert Kendo, Runaway features the mayor's daughter and Catherine, and then Ghost makes his debut in The Forgotten Soldier, and all of that will be coming to Resident Evil 2 on February 15th, and it will be a free piece of DLC, so that is awesome. Resident Evil 2 has been received very well, and if we're talking about Metacritic scores, this is one with an extremely high Metacritic score. It's around 91, 92 last time I checked, so you can definitely understand as far as early contenders for Game of the Year goes, Resident Evil 2 is at the top of the list. And that's gonna conclude this video. Again, Newegg is running that awesome PlayStation 4 game sale right now. Utilize the promo code and you can get Battlefield 5 for $25, AC Odyssey for $25, For Honor Marching Fire Edition for $10, Soul Calibur 6 for $25, Crash Trilogy and Spyro Reignited for $30, FF15 Royal Edition for $15, Shadow of the Tomb Raider for $20, and much more. Check it out yourself. A lot of great deals to be had. Catherine Full Body Edition will be hitting stateside on September 3rd. Jump Force reviews are out and they're not looking all too great. The Wizards Enhanced Edition hits PSVR on March 12th, and Resident Evil 2's DLC, The Ghost Survivors, comes February 15th, and it will be absolutely free. That concludes this video. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.